So, you've probably heard people comparing the new show Squad Bros to an absolute classic like Entourage. And hey, it's easy to see why. On the surface, it really does feel like they're telling the exact same story. But let's dig in and break down what's really going on here. You know the drill, right? It's that classic setup. You've got this tight knit group of buddies, a loyal crew, a real brotherhood, all rallying around one guy who's about to blow up. And it's always this epic story about ambition. It's about grabbing power, chasing down every opportunity, and trying to make it to the very top, together. And right there, that's the twist. Because while these shows might start from the same place, they are set in completely different universes. And that single change, the world they operate in, reshapes what ambition even means. Okay, first, let's jump in a time machine and rewind back to the world of Entourage. This was the age of old-school Hollywood, a system totally built on gatekeepers and these massive established power structures. The whole game, and I mean the entire game, was based on permission. Success wasn't something you went out and built for yourself. It was something that was granted to you. Your entire career hinged on some external authority, a studio head, a powerful agent, deciding to invite you into the room. If you didn't get that golden ticket, well, you were stuck on the outside looking in. Simple as that. And the rules of that world, they were crystal clear. Fame was a one-way street, flowing from the top down, from the big studios. Agents, they were the kingmakers. Success had a very specific definition, landing big movie roles and pulling in huge box office numbers. And the squad's job? Their whole purpose was to support the one star, Vince. The rules were already written. Your only job was to figure out how to play the game better than the next guy. All right, now let's hit fast forward and jump to today. The world that Squad Bros lives in, it operates on a completely different playbook. See, this is a leverage-based world. You don't sit around waiting and hoping for some gatekeeper to pick you out of a lineup. No way. You get out there and you build your own leverage, brick by brick, through your own work. The power isn't handed to you from the outside. It's something you generate from within. In this new reality, everything's flipped on its head. Influence flows from the bottom up. It comes from the audience, from viral moments. Tools like AI and social media, they aren't just for marketing. They are the distribution. Success isn't measured on a red carpet anymore. It's measured in reach, how fast you can move, and how much control you have over your own destiny. And the squad's role? It's completely transformed. They aren't just there to support a star. The squad is the engine. Everybody's got to contribute. Everyone has a platform. You're not just playing the game anymore, you're literally writing the rules as you go. So this brings us to the fundamental split, right? The core difference between these two worlds and how they define ambition. This slide just lays it out perfectly. In the Entourage era, everything was external. Your power came from someone else's validation. The key metric was their approval. The entire goal was just to land the role. And your ceiling? That was decided by Hollywood. But in the Squad Bros era, it's all internal. Power comes from your own execution. The metric that matters is ownership. The goal isn't just a role, it's to build the whole platform. And the ceiling? Well, the only ceiling is the one you set for yourself. You know, this shift is so big, it even redefines what brotherhood means. For the Entourage guys, it was about loyalty through fame, sticking together after one of them finally made it big. But in today's world, it's about accountability in the execution. Everybody has to pull their own weight. Everybody has to contribute to building the thing. There's no room for dead weight anymore. You're either adding to the engine or you're getting left behind. So, why does any of this really matter? Why should you care? Because this isn't just a fun comparison between two TV shows. It's about a fundamental shift in the entire battlefield of ambition. Just think about the vibe of each show for a second. Entourage was so polished, right? It was aspirational. It was basically a highlight reel, showing you this glamorous, finished product. It was what success looked like after you'd already made it. Squad Bros is the total opposite. It's messy, it's raw, it's brutally honest. It's not about the destination. It's about the chaotic, relentless, and often stressful process of building something from nothing. It's the missed deadlines, the constant pressure, the rewrites. It's what success actually feels like while you're in the trenches. And you have to understand that chaos, it isn't a flaw in the system. It is the system. The constant pivoting, the breakneck speed, those aren't signs that things are going wrong. They're the necessary ingredients to win in this new world. That's the whole point. This new battlefield is being defined by some seriously powerful forces. You've got AI that's fundamentally reshaping how we create things. You've got social media basically replacing the old studio system as the main way to get things out there. And you've got these collaborative, multi-talented squads taking the place of the lone superstar. And that, right there, is why this is so important. Squad Bros is not a remake of Entourage. It couldn't be. It is a direct response to a completely new world, a world with new tools, new pressures, and a whole new set of rules. It captures this moment in time, just like Entourage did for its own era. And it leaves us with a pretty big question. As this battlefield keeps changing, what are the next rules going to look like?